Oh, right. So if you saw my last video, I talked about how a standard pump install turned into a can of worms that required a new pump, a new filter, and all above ground new plumbing. Here's how the repair went. As you saw, the equipment was in the corner of the L-shaped pool with very little walking space on either side with tons of plants and debris. So in order to avoid falling into the pool, we decided to unload the old pool equipment over the property line wall and put the new filter in up that way. However, I did carry the new pump through the dangerous walkway you see right here. And this is where all the fun began. So, starting off with the pump, the threads for the conduit tip were bad, so I had to rethread it. Nothing too crazy there. And as I got started doing the pump electrical, the terminal screw just would not come up at all. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, and I even took the board out to try to push the screw from something like a weight underneath it as I screwed it. I tried using a flathead screwdriver and it wasn't skinny enough to get underneath, but the Sawzall blade was able to be wedged under the screw, and the force allowed the screw to screw up and prevented me from wasting time to go exchange this pump for a different one from the wholesale warehouse. After that, pretty much the only bit of electrical that needed to be done was done, and that's all I do personally. So then I just kind of helped out the two plumbers working on the above ground plumbing. So here I am navigating this giant 20-foot, 2.5-inch pipe through this tiny backyard, and I almost knocked over the Buddha statue right here, but I didn't, thank Buddha. And in the end, this client has new 2.5-inch above ground suction, new 2-inch to 1-inch returns, 3 total return lines when they used to just have one 1-inch return line. And this is what I came back to the next day, and now comes the fun part of getting this pool back on track and cleaning the filter multiple times as you vacuum up all this debris. Thanks for watching.